And then all of a sudden, the room that I was in was filled with the most brilliant white light I've ever seen in my life. It was the manifestation of the glory of God. And then that white light beamed into me from my head down to the sole of my feet, and then literally in seconds unzipped my body like opening up a luggage. And my spirit stood up, and I could see my lifeless body on the floor, on the bed. I could see everything. I was aware of everything around me, and my spirit looked like my body, you know. And then suddenly the glory of God lifted me up, and I found myself on top of the roof of the house we were living in. I could see the neighborhood, and then all of a sudden, in front of me, on top of the house, I see this demonic prince. I saw this demonic principality filled with what I could only call as rivers of hate. I've never seen so much hate out of anybody. Demons really hate people. And I looked at this demon, and all of a sudden, it came after me, but there was no fear in me, though.
You're a baby believer. How come you had no fear?
That was the most interesting thing, because, you know, the way I was raised, I should be very afraid. Because we were raised to be afraid of the demonic world and what they can do to you. Witches are legends in Africa. So I should be afraid, but instead there was zero fear in my spirit. As I looked, and when I looked at the demon, my spirit could scan the history of the spirit. I knew exactly the dimension of the spirit, what it could do. It was amazing, just like in seconds. And then when it reached out for me, we began to fight, and it was a 50-50% fight, Sid. Then all of a sudden, something changed. Right above us, the sky, the heavens opened up, like a roundly opened up. And as it opened up, the same shining, glorious light that entered my bedroom covered the neighborhood to a degree whereby I could see something very tiny in my neighbor's yard. The whole neighborhood was covered with light, and I thought everybody's going to rise up and come out and watch what's going on. They must be seeing this. And nobody came out. And then all of a sudden, so me and this demonic principality are now looking towards the heavens, and we see a majestic golden hand of a man with a huge nail imprint in his hands. And it rested over us. And all of a sudden, a door opens out of his hand.
A door opens out of his hand.
A door opens, and the blue scroll comes out. And he speaks, as the blue scroll comes towards me, he speaks to me, and he says, "Son, use my word." And the scroll comes, and I touch it, and it goes into me.